This is me, but I suck at building. So in today's video, I'm gonna be building a house with every wood type that's from the overworld. Alright, I think I'm gonna start off with acacia wood. I got the materials right here. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I've never actually built a house or anything with acacia, I don't think. So I think we need to start off with the outline here for the house. Okay, I think this is gonna be our house outline. Now, I have no idea what exactly we're gonna even do. I have an idea. Okay? Trust. It might look good, but it also might look crap. And then I like to do is I like to place logs on the sides like this. I feel like it's really hard to even make a good build with acacia because acacia is just so freaking ugly, but we have to deal with it. Alright, so this is our outline so far. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just gonna start putting stuff together and hopefully it looks good. That does not look how it's supposed to. Maybe something like that. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. I mean, I feel like a 5-year-old could build this. This is super basic. So let me actually add some texture. Maybe something like that. I mean, that looks a little better. Okay, now we have to add texture to the bottom as well. So let me also get some of this. Wait, what if we don't add texture and just have that? Oh, that does look better. I think we maybe should do that. And then for the roof, maybe we do something like just this, just a flat roof? I'm not sure. Maybe, what do we remove these? Bro, this looks so bad. Why is this so bad? I have a lot of extra stuff to do and to add small details to this, but before I do that, I'm going to add all the walls to it. But yeah, overall, this is all the walls completed, and honestly, I don't really like building with acacia, but it's not looking too bad so far. I mean, I like it so far, it just looks kind of boxy. Wait, let me add the corner piece here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's really boxy. I mean, it is Minecraft, but like, oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. That already makes it look way better. I don't know if I should have it everywhere, but I think it looks a lot better with it, so we're gonna keep it. I'm also gonna go through and add buttons on the edge of all of these logs just so it looks a little better. Okay, I just added all the leaves around, and honestly, that brings a lot more life to the thing. I really do like that. Okay, I just finished bone milling them, and honestly, that looks much better. I do like that a lot. I mean, the house looks good right now. I just feel like there's something missing from it. I'm not sure what it is, though. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. I want to add more stuff to it, but honestly, I mean, this is probably just a building skill issue, but I just don't really see what else we could add. So this is the finished build. So let's take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like with shaders on. Okay, that makes it look way better. Holy crap. Dang, brother. Oh, wait, we don't even have a door. Let me put a door in there. Just forgot about that. There we go. That looks pretty solid. I mean, I'm not a great builder, and I don't use acacia, so honestly, I'm gonna take that. That's pretty deep. That's pretty good. Before we continue, I just want to point out that some of you might have noticed that we didn't do any interior to the build, but I'll make an exception. If this video gets 100 likes, then I'll go through and I'll add an interior to all of these houses. Now that we have finished the acacia house, it's time to select the next build. I'm gonna do birch. I know everybody hates birch, but I feel like I could make a decent build. What is this abomination? I mean, it doesn't even look good with shaders. That's how you know it's bad. Okay, real quick, I just want to say, I mean, do I have to explain myself? I mean, you guys saw the house, but anyways, I promise the builds will be better from now on. I spent a solid 30 minutes on this birch house, and I just could not make it look good. Okay, get all this disgusting... I'm burning that down once I'm done with this. Thank God, all of these are not nearly as bad as birch. What should we do? I think... this is actually a tough one. There's a lot. Spruce and oak are obviously like really easy to build with, and you can make the best stuff because they're the best wood types. Let's do pale oak. I've never built with this, and I actually haven't seen anything about it since the update, so let me actually test this out. Yo, that is insane. Okay, I gotta make a nice build with this. I don't know. What type of theme should we do? Okay, this isn't like an in massive house, but it definitely is bigger. So I think this is a good structure for now. Okay, yeah, that looks good. So it's like a, oh, that looks pretty cool. It's like an entryway into the house. Okay, nice. We're gonna do that. I don't know. Is deep slate good? Maybe we don't use deep slate. I'm not sure. No. Okay, that looks good. Wait, what about tough? No, I don't really think that fits. We're definitely using this tough later on, though. Don't get me wrong. That's insane. What looks better, honestly? Well, they're both really good. Pale oak of leaves? It just looks kind of dead. Wait, what does this look like? Oh, I don't know. That looks kind of like, that looks just depressing. Bang. You too. Yeah, you want to spit on me? That's much better. Okay, anyways. Okay, I just did all the texturing, and honestly, that looks much better. It's just really, really white, I guess. I mean, it looks good and all, it's just, the build is just super duper white. Okay, so the roof is done. I think I'm just, you know, for the mansion type of build, I think we should just have a flat roof. That does look pretty good. And, yeah, we definitely have some other stuff to add. So I think we're gonna have some stuff maybe like this here. We definitely need some lanterns in here. Now, also, I think we should have a walkway. So maybe something like this. Okay, there we go. We also have this cool little walkway. I think maybe we should even put some bushes here. Okay, nice. The build is looking pretty solid. We have a nice little walkway here. Alright, I think I'm gonna say the build is pretty much done. We have a nice walkway. I mean, honestly, I like it. I'm not disappointed with this at all. It looks pretty nice. And it also is pretty massive, by the way. But anyways, the texturing looks good, and I feel like just the build itself is, it just carried because of the wood type, but yeah. I'm gonna do something I'm comfortable with. So, let's do oak, because this is something I've been building with for a while now, so hopefully I should be able to make a pretty decent build out of this. I actually have a good idea for the oak. I know what I'm gonna do for this one. Okay, so this is the first layer of the house. I have built this house multiple times before, but honestly, this is one of my favorite builds, so I had to include it in the video. Alright, this is the finished product of the oak house, and honestly, this is probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done on my own. I really do like it, but yeah, here it is. I'm gonna do dark oak, because I'm not too... I know it's more of an uncommon wood, but I have made some decent amount of builds with this, so I should be able to make something at least as good as this one right here. Okay, so I know this looks like nothing right now, but trust me, I do have an idea, and I think this will look actually pretty good. This is the layout I'm going for. So this is going to be the actual house here, and this is going to be kind of like a porch, so I figured this would look pretty good. Okay, so I think this is the layout we're gonna go for. I'm gonna have like a little overhang here, and then we'll also have a roof on this top portion. Okay, so I think this is gonna be our little porch here. I'm not sure if it looks too good. I think we should have these little staple things on the sides here, just so it looks like it's supporting it upwards. Alright, there we go. All of the walls are finished up and they're textured. And it looks pretty good. I mean, I definitely have a lot of work to do to this build, so I'm not even close to being done, but I do have a lot more ideas for it. I feel like that looks better. Yeah, we're using deep slate. Oh yeah, that looks much better. It fits the build much more because it's more dark. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, I just went through and switched everything with deep slate, and that looks way better. I'm very happy I did that. Okay, so there's kind of a problem here. I don't really know how I'm going to intersect these roofs here. So, honestly, I don't really know what to do, because I do want to leave these flatness on the tops here. But I think I should just make another story for this right here. If I made a regular roof like these, I don't really know which angle I would angle it at, because this house is pretty symmetrical, so I think I'm just going to make a flat one. Alright, I just finished adding that second layer. And, wait, let me add a corner block right here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, I feel like this is really out of place, but it like fits, but doesn't fit at the same time. But anyways, let me start working on the other things. I think adding lanterns on the side of these things would make this look pretty good. So I'm just gonna add this in the corner everywhere. All right, it's looking pretty good so far. I think I'm gonna add some leaves around here, maybe just like this. Okay, I just finished adding the leaves, and that actually looks much better. I'm going to add the doorway real quick though. It looks good, it's just the window looks too bright, so I think I'm gonna get a darker colored glass here. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. I think I'm gonna call that a build, honestly. I'm really not disappointed with that. For my building skill, this is pretty solid, I'd say. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like with shaders on. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. Dang. That is pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, that's the oak build here. Alright, for the mangrove house, I actually do have a pretty cool idea. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I told y'all, my strong suit is not roofs, okay? That's all I have to say. This thing looks like a freaking barn. Bro, I genuinely tried, guys. I've been spending a long time on this roof. I was even looking at some images to see what other people look like. Mangrove build looks like, bro. I told y'all, my strong suit is not roofs. Okay, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Okay, I'm not very proud to say that this is the finished build. I mean, I could redo the roof and make it flat, but bro, I feel like I've done flat roofs on like 90% of this. I mean, bro, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm trying to get better at building. I mean, that's the point of this video, so hopefully at least I learned a few things after this. I mean, it looks better with shaders on. I mean, it's not like horrible. It's not that bad, right? It's pretty. It's not like the worst thing I've ever made. But it's mainly just the roof. It just sells so hard. 3 remaining woods, and these are probably the ones I'm most comfortable with, besides jungle, because I do like building with these. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build with jungle for this one. I was thinking about doing a treehouse, because when I build with jungle wood, I usually make like a treehouse, right? But we're making houses, so I don't really know if I can like make a tree a part of that. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would be considered like cheating or something. Alright, so I don't really know where to start from this. My first thought is just to make a porch, because I feel like with the jungle, you know, it's like big trees and stuff. You should make more of like a big build. So I'm probably gonna make this one a bit bigger. Probably around like the size of the house we just did over there. What is it? The Pale Garden house? Okay, I feel like this design would be pretty solid. This is pretty much just like a standard house, honestly. Nothing too special. Bro, I wish I could use the other wood types. I could make these builds look so much better. Bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I use spruce in literally everything I do. I don't know, bro. It's so annoying being limited to just one wood. I don't know. We'd have to get something like stone. The roof doesn't look... I mean, it's not good, really. It's just really basic. I don't really know what else I could do to it. Pretty just simple. It's not really that anything is wrong with it. It's just very basic. Maybe we do something like that. I think like that maybe looks a little better. So it's almost done. I think I'm gonna actually invert some of these stairs because I feel like that gives it a bit more texture. Kind of like I did with that house back there, the oak one. So the roof is pretty much done. And I would say the house is looking pretty decent so far. I think we should definitely have some stairs right here just so, you know, nobody falls off there. That would look good. And honestly, I would say it's definitely not my best build. Once again, I just want to say it's very limiting not being able to use more than one wood type in a build. Because say, even if you're making a spruce house, usually you're going to use oak in it and some other wood, maybe even birch as well. So that's kind of a limiting factor. But overall, I would say this house is, I mean, it's just a starter house. I mean, there's nothing crazy to it, to be honest. It's just your average house. I feel like most people could build this. It's pretty, just a solid house over around. Alright, we only have 2 more wood types left. And these 2 are in the top 3 that I'm most familiar with building with. I build with oak, spruce, and also I'd say cherry is probably on the 3rd there on that list. So this should look pretty good. I think, I don't know. I've been saving spruce because I kind of want to build a big build for spruce. I think I'm gonna do cherry. Spruce, this is the best wood type, so we're saving that for last. Diorite. This right here is an underrated building block. I'm not even a great builder, but these 2 combined, these are so good, bro. So good. I have to use something because I never see any builds with this, so I'm gonna just prove real quick that it's really good. So this is the structure that I'm gonna be basing this house off of, and it might look weird because this side is really uneven as also, but I do have a really cool build idea for it.
You did this one.
Okay, the walls are done for the first layer, and I feel like this is probably going to be the best build of the whole video because I'm going to spend a lot of time on this one. Alright, we got most of the build done, and honestly, it's looking pretty solid so far. I definitely still have a lot of work to do, but it's time for my least favorite part of the whole thing, and that is the roof. Sadly, we have to do it for every house. Okay, so this is the second layer right here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so the house is almost done, and I feel like this is a really good starter house. We definitely have, you might want to take away a little bit of lanterns maybe, but other than that, you have some animals here you could put down. You could even put a crop farm there, and this is your entrance, and then you can make your ladder in the house wherever you want. And I'd say this is a really good starter base, and I usually build something similar. I have built something similar to this in the past, so that's where I got the idea from. Alright, one last wood type, and it is the best wood, and it's spruce. This is the last house of the video, so we have to make something good here. Alright, I think I'm gonna build the spruce house somewhere over here. Okay, so I just got done with all of the walls, and I think I was gonna have sweetberry bushes here, but I think I'm just gonna leave it with the leaves. I feel like that looks a little better. And let's start on the roof now. Alright, so this is the finished result for the spruce house. And honestly, some of y'all might say, you know, it's not very good. But in my opinion, this is something that I would build in, like, say, a survival series as just a nice little spruce starter house, pretty much. I didn't want to build anything too big. And it's definitely not the best build ever, but it's just something nice and basic. And I just think it looks pretty good. But let me know what you guys think. Anyways, everybody, that is the end of today's video. If you stayed this far, make sure to comment down below which one of the houses was your favorite. My personal favorite was the Cherry Grove. And yeah, that's it for this video. Have a good y'all's day, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.